Hello friends of APBA Golf, Dr. TC here with part C, the third video, dealing with the sequence of moving the ball through a dogleg with the left-right result from the card, the wind effect, and working the ball. In the last video, Watson hit a beautiful shot 320 yards out, and we have Nicklaus waiting. We just have him positioned here. Watson hit a beautiful draw, cutting off this dog leg and getting it into the left side of the fairway, where he has a great angle at pins 2, 4, and 5. And Jack is waiting to hit, so let's see how Jack does. A couple of things, some reminders. We have a moderate wind, which is a headwind, which is not known. So Jack's going to have the same wind that Tom had. He'll have to roll under that second column of headwind. And Jack is going to try and work the ball 10 yards to the right. Why? Well, Jack's average W is a 3, and he tends to miss the ball a little bit to the left if that ball doesn't square up on the club face. The average W is kind of what we can expect. I can't tell you APBA's model for this, but when I designed the cards, I've carefully constructed a way to decide how many average W's each player got. If you count these, you're going to find 8 for Watson and 8 for Nicklaus in the W column. So that's a highly expected outcome. And we know Nicklaus can fade the ball well. He's an A working the ball to the right. So let's see what Jack does. He's going to try and work it to the right, and we'll get a roll for him. He's hitting a driver. Jack rolls a 42, and that 42 on the W column is a 3. Indeed, we picked up his average W. That's important because we have the average W bonus, which says we can go offline 5 yards less than indicated because we got this important and expected result, which is carefully calculated for each player, how many they get. So Nicklaus hits the ball 270, left 15, and it rolls 30. Well, we're going to make that a 10, aren't we? He's going to try and work the ball to the right 10. Let's remember that. So 270, left 10, not left 15. The bonus really helped him. So the first thing we do is we get the left-right from the PRN. The second thing we do is we get the wind effect. We think the wind's going to probably affect the ball long before it hits the ground. And we're going to apply that right now. So we're going to roll. We got 46 for the wind and a 46 for the wind on this headwind column is mild headwind -5 carry. All right, we can handle that. So Jack's ball goes to 65 for its initial point of carry. That's the initial point of carry. We're going to work the ball last because the spin continues, and it's a matter of procedure. I like to work the ball last because spin takes a while to occur. I like to move the ball left to right first because the club angle occurs immediately. You can do it any way you want. That's my recommended way. Now, as far as the dog leg, although I list that last in the rules, we really should affect the dog leg anytime we go through it at that point. All right, so let's see what we get. Nicklaus is trying to work that ball to the right 10 yards. He rolls a 35. Should be okay. Onto the W, another average I. Fantastic, because there's now the average I work the ball bonus, which is exactly like the average I bonus, which means that if you get your average I, you, as an A player, do not have to abide by this result. You get exactly what you called for. Nicklaus called to fade the ball 10. If he were normally an A and we didn't have the bonus, he'd fade at 5. But with the bonus, the new bonus rule, he gets what he planned. So the ball is going to go 10 yards to the right, right down the middle of the fairway, and it's going to roll 30. So 10, 20, 2 to 1, 30, 2 to 1, and he's out there 295 yards in the left side of the fairway, again with pretty good looks at 2, 4, and 5. Actually, 4 is really nasty, but it's certainly better than if he were in the right side of the fairway. So there, friends, we have 2 players that hit 2 good shots working the ball in opposite directions. As a review, The first thing we do is we apply the left-right from the PRN. The second thing is the wind. And the third thing is working the ball because the spin takes a while. When we go through the dog leg, we use those effects immediately. That's the most realistic way. I hope this is helpful, and until the next video, farewell APBA friends.